So I think it's time for Who It Could Have Been, our continuing series where I reveal to Mr. Colin Nash a famous role that was originally offered to another actor, for better or for worse. Today, we are taking a look at Lord of the Rings.
Really? Okay.
Yes,
Wait,
Gandalf himself. The role was originally offered to none other than Sean Connery in place of Ian McKellen, who turned it down because reportedly he could not understand the scripts,
I, I,
which I
I,
find hard to believe. But
it would not strike me that because not I'm going to call him by his first name. Well, Sean is very old fashioned. No, he strikes me as that kind of a dude that wouldn't be into this whole fantasy thing. Now he's done sci-fi films, which are a little different. Um,
Zardoz,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Um, but I mean, I think that's a situation where he was doing that because humans require food.
or
Um,
or maybe he just really liked running around in red diapers. I hope not.
where I'm going here, when it comes to the concept of Sean Connery as
Gandalf.
no, thank you. I'm trying to think about it, and all that comes to mind is the situation has not improved. Um, now he
Best line from that movie.
he would do great in one of the roles where he portrays royalty of some sort. He was
Like
awesome
the
for the
steward, you think, or Theoden?
Um, like that, yeah. Like, well, when he was in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves for like 5 seconds, portraying King Richard, it was brilliant.
That
Yeah. Um, but I'm trying to come up with a thing like if they were to ever portray um old Aragorn, he would make sense. Something like that. He doesn't look that part, but it's something like that. You know,
But what do you think? Why do you think that? If that is the case, why do you think that it would harm Gandalf?
Gandalf is not, he doesn't have that air. He doesn't have that I'm going to rule you air. He's a dude walking around with sandals smoking effing weed. All right. That is not, he's laid back as hell. You
Well,
know,
I don't know if I agree with that. He's played the that mentor character very well before without having that, I'm going to rule you air. I mean, look at films like The Untouchables, or actually, The Untouchables is the best example, but there are other films like The Rock
trying
and
to
so
tell you,
forth.
yeah, he's telling Ness what's what. Step your game up, punk. That's not a line from the movie, but
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know,
what and doesn't Gandalf tell Frodo what's what too? I mean, keep it secret, keep it safe.
not in the same way. And I mean, that's only in extreme situations.
Mhm.
Forget Gandalf. Connery is not the best Gandalf. Connery would have been better as
Gimli.
we are all for that. Okay, wrong movie. Um, no, Saruman. That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of air that Connery would fill. Now, I would not even presume
I
to replace replace that actor. I would not.
I disagree. Connery has it is much warmer, has a natural warmer quality that that would detract, I think, from Saruman. I mean, I'm not saying that he can't play it, but I if he did, I can't see him doing it as you probably were about to allude to, as good as Christopher Lee.
Oh, not
Um,
even,
yeah,
he's not. Christopher Lee would not be replaced. I'm not trying to imply that.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying he would have a better shot at Saruman than Gandalf. If he went to play Gandalf, you know who he is? He's Papa Jones, right?
But you know what? I mean, at the same time, would I could see the argument being made that, like, okay, you're gonna cast, James Bond as Indiana Jones's father, but we can't cast Sean Connery because Henry Jones is too goofy and needs to be rescued, and
Gandalf.
he runs around with an umbrella chasing seagulls. But he pulled it off. He pulled it off very well. So
I'm saying the character you would get instead of Gandalf would be Papa Jones. I'm not saying because he played Papa Jones he would do bad here. I think where you be Ian McKellen, they both look regal, but Ian McKellen looks less out of place doing it. He looks like the old storyteller rather than an old king.
Ian McKellen is the powerful sorcerer that will surprise you with his power. Sean Connery, from the moment he enters a room, his presence would tell you that this guy is a powerful sorcerer.
Bingo.
There is no surprise. That's
and you're not supposed to know that with Gandalf.
Yeah.
You're supposed to think that Gandalf is some weed smoking peddler with some crazy ass hat.
I think that's the biggest thing. I think that Connery could have done it. I think he would have been very good in the role. But Ian McKellen just brings an extra quality to it, especially a quality of surprise that. I mean, Connery, could have aspired to, but I don't think he would have done it as well as Ian.
Can you picture Connery saying, "You shall not pass"? This would not be as good.
Yeah, because he just added an SH at the end of pass. You shall not pass.
Just not as good. You know what would happen if he came to Balrog? Instead of saying, "You shall not pass," he'll say, "Our situation is not improved."